Well, good morning. It is August 2nd, day 85 on the trail for me. And Poet just dropped us off with some encouraging words at the trailhead on Main 15. And we are about to enter the 100-mile wilderness. So in the last leg of the northbound trek. It's going to be a warm day today, but it's not too bad at the moment. There's a possibility of some showers later and scattered thunderstorms, but we're going to hope for the best. Got some climbing to do. So the plan today is about 15.1 miles, I want to say. And there's some climbing involved. Should level out. Shouldn't be too bad. So we'll see how it goes. All right, well, should get some good views though today, as long as the weather holds off a bit, which I think it will. We've got the chair backs today, and that should be, Poet was saying there's going to be some great views from the chair backs. Again, as long as the weather holds out and we're not in the mist, but I should be okay. All right, as always, if I see anything interesting, I'll grab a picture or some video. But for now, here's what the trail looks like. And what we have ahead is the sign for the 100-mile wilderness. About 6.5 miles in to today's hike, and I'm at Little Wilson Falls. We've got a pretty deep canyon here. I'm not going to walk out to the edge to see how deep. Climbed up a little bit. Got a nice view here. This is the Big Wilson Stream. Just had to walk through it. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the wilderness, and this is an active railroad. You can see where they blasted through some rock up there. Road. Well, I'm about 12 miles in. Got 3 miles left to go. And my leg's been bothering me again. I don't understand it. Been perfectly fine for a week. Trying to follow the same routines, and I don't understand it. I mean, there's been lots of ups and downs today, lots of little climbs up and descents down, but I think I've done more elevation in the past over this past week than today. It hasn't been like this. It's very frustrating. Especially since, I'm at the start of this, these first couple days of the wilderness are a tough stretch. And then partly into the third day, then it evens, flattens out for a little bit. But I mean, I still gotta climb Katahdin. And that's no joke. I think I said in an earlier video that it was under 4,000 feet, and I don't know where I got that from. It's over 5,000 feet. So that's going to be tough if this doesn't work itself out. I'm not sure what else to do. I took a leave this morning. Just put some icy hot on it about 15 minutes ago, and that took a little bit of the edge off, but it's not doing too much more. Figure I'm gonna get to camp and get set up and then just try and deep massage it. Hope for the best. I mean, I'm not trying to be dramatic about this. I hope those of you out there don't think I am. But it's no fun right now. All right, well, supposed to be some big stone field coming up. That should be exciting. Lots more little ups and downs for me. But it should look cool. And I gave it a special flag in Far Out, so it must be interesting. All right, well, as always, if I see anything else interesting, picture or video. For now, here's what the trail looks like. All right, so this is the talus field. Looks like there was a rock slide at some point here. Now I get to hike through it. I'm gonna have to turn off the video here because this is just a little too demanding. Another river. I don't think there's a rock hop for this one. And I've specifically said not to use that rope. It was not put there by the main ATC. This is the same stream that I crossed earlier, forded earlier. I didn't have a great view of the falls here, unfortunately, but going into this sort of slot, not canyon, but sort of a ravine here. All right, well, it's about 7:45. I made it to the site I was expecting to get to, and it was challenging, but I was able to get it done. So I'm gonna try and massage it out a lot when I get into my tent, and hope for the best for tomorrow. Tomorrow is shorter, only 11 point something miles, but it's got more elevation changes. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then the next day is longer and more elevation. So that one's gonna be a tough day. I'm gonna try and get out earlier tomorrow, just so I can get moving and hopefully get to the site a little earlier so I can rest more. That's the one thing about staying at the hostels is if they offer shuttles, you're sort of at their mercy. So the Shaws, they do a big breakfast, and you're not able to leave, until, I don't know, probably about 8:10, 8:15, because they got to take care of the breakfast first. So I wasn't hiking until about 8:30, which is late. I'd like to be on the trail by 6:30 usually. So that's the one bad thing about some of these hostels, is especially if they're not near the trail, you have to shuttle in, shuttle out, and you're kind of stuck with that. But otherwise, it was a great stay there. Don't want to complain too much, because it was good. So tomorrow we have a couple of peaks to get over, but again, shorter distance, only 11 miles or so. So hopefully it works out okay for my leg. Again, my leg is okay now. I stretched it out, but I haven't been doing too much. It's been sort of sitting around. I made my dinner and got my tent and, camp set up, but, it's done with all the hiking, the climbing and stuff. So we'll see. All right. So I guess that's about it for the day. First day in the 100-mile wilderness. I've got 5 more to go. That's the plan. 6 days through the wilderness, and then summit on the 7th. So, the 7th day, which is actually the 8th of August. So that's the plan. Alrighty. As always, if you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it. And I'll see you again tomorrow on the trail.